Welcome to my presentation on how to clean a feeding bottle. Let's begin! First, let's do a proper hand hygiene. Aside from washing your hands with water and soap, you can use also alcohol. Okay? Let's put some alcohol, set aside, and clean your hands. There. Perfect. Next step, prepare all the materials and equipment needed. Brush, bottle brush, nipple brush, and a sponge. And we have bottles. We have 1, 2, 3 bottles to use, and a baby bottle soap. Basin. We have here 1, 2, 3 basin, and a components. Bottle components. Let's assume that there is a water here, and let's put this baby bottle soap. And set aside. Next, rinse the bottle to remove leftover milk. Let's assume, for example, there is a running water here, and let's rinse the bottle to remove leftover milk. There. And soak it on a basin with water and soap. With soap. Do the same thing in the other parts. Soak it. And again, rinse the bottle to remove leftover milk. And soak it again in a water, in a basin with water and soap. Next, disassemble some parts of the bottles. For example, this one. Let's disassemble the nipple rings and the ring. Alright, we're done in rinsing. Next, let's go with use the bottle brush to clean the bottle. Make sure to reach the inside to clean thoroughly and also to remove the leftover milk if ever there's still a leftover milk inside the bottle. There. And use a sponge to clean the outer part of the bottle. After washing the bottle or the equipment, put it on an empty basin. And do the same thing to the other equipment. Make sure to reach the inside to clean thoroughly. Next, to clean the nipples, use nipple ring and your hands. For me, I better use my hands and the nipple rings. It's up to you if you only do or use the nipple rings. Nipple brush rather. There. Using your hand, clean the nipple, the outer part of the nipple, and using the nipple brush, clean the inside part of the nipple. And before putting it in an empty basin, make sure or inspect the nipple if there is any rejects or any damages. Inspect if the nipple has a damages, okay? For example, for this one, the nipple has a damage here, 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 here. I think natusok ko siya ng very light. So, there is a damage. Nag-a-big hole siya. There. Lumaki yung butas niya. So, yeah, we can still clean this one, but we can't use this again. Okay? Set aside. And for the rest, use nipple brush as well, or either sponge for the nipple rings. It's up to you if which of both are you gonna use. For me, I use sponge for the outer part, and for the inner part, I use nipple rings. Nipple brush rather. There. To remove any leftover milk. And for the cups, use sponge to clean the inside and the outer part. And before rinsing the bottles, let's clean first the materials or the equipments that we use for cleaning. And set aside. First, rinse the nipple in a basin with clean water. Again, inspect if there is any tears or damages. After rinsing, do the same thing if necessary. Put it in another basin with clean water to repeat cleaning. Yeah. And do the same thing from the rest of the equipment. Make sure to clean it thoroughly to remove smells and also the soap. Again, repeat cleaning if necessary. Next, put the wash bottles in an empty basin or in a dryer. So let's assure that this is an empty basin and it's clean, and let's put the bottle to let it dry. Next, let it dry. After drying, assemble the bottles and keep them in a bottle organizer. This is our bottle organizer. And also, do not keep or cover while wet because moisture causes microorganisms to form. So let's go assemble the bottles. And keep them in a bottle organizer. Earlier, we have nipples that is damaged. So this is it. And we're not gonna use this one again. Set aside. And let's buy new for the baby. Here. Again, do not cover if wet because moisture can cause microorganisms. Okay? That's why we'll let it dry earlier so we can cover it. And that's it for our bottle washing. Baby bottle washing. Keep it. So, sterilizing is required if the baby is less than 12 months old to ensure that the baby is protected from infection that can cause vomiting or diarrhea. So, that's it for our washing of the bottle of the baby. Thank you for watching!